The night between May 6th and 7th bled into dawn under a sky that no longer belonged to man. It belonged to destiny. Across the trembling horizon, two nations stared into each other's abyss. India, drunk on its own illusions, struck first. Its war drums thundered with arrogance, certain that the storm would obey. But in that stillness before the clash, Pakistan Air Force was already awake, silent, precise, and waiting. What followed was not a battle, but an unveiling. The first night of beyond visual range combat in human history unfolded like a celestial requiem. Indian jets cut through the darkness, their radars blazing, their pilots blinded by confidence. But the night had turned traitor. Pakistan Air Force J-10C interceptors did not chase. They hunted, invisible threads of coordination wove a web across the sky. Each pulse of radar was a heartbeat of intent. Each missile launched a verse in a poem of ruin. The PL-15 rose from their rails like phantoms, vanishing into the black before erupting into light. Seconds later, arrogance turned to falling fire. India's vaunted machines, once symbols of dominance, spiraled toward the earth, broken, burning, silenced. Then came the unthinkable. The S-400, India's crown jewel of defense, found its tomb in the silence of Pakistan Air Force precision. JF-17 Thunderstreet Ruck, with the grace of a blade and the certainty of judgment. In minutes, billions in technology collapsed into dust. Analysts would later whisper that what happened that night was not strategy. It was sorcery. From the shadows, drones drifted like reapers, invisible to radars, guided by an intelligence beyond metal and code. They struck military bases, command centers, control nodes, BrahMos storage sites and runways, each impact a sentence in a story of downfall. While Indian newsrooms declared phantom victories, satellites and data told another tale. Every signal, every destroyed node, every vanishing aircraft painted a portrait of precision warfare. It was not chaos, it was choreography, a kill chain so complete that even time itself seemed to bow before its perfection. At the eye of this storm stood Air Chief Marshal Zaheer Ahmed Sidhu, a calm visionary figure in a tempest of history. His leadership was not thunderous, it was absolute. Orders flowed with surgical clarity, each decision carving fate into form. When critics demanded proof, he offered the only evidence that mattered: digital ghosts on radar, the silent testimony of machines that no longer answered to their masters. When dawn finally broke, the world awoke to a new equation of power. The myth of Indian aerial supremacy lay shattered, its pieces scattered across its own skies. Strategists would later call it a masterclass, historians an awakening. But for those who had witnessed it, it was simpler. It was truth unveiled through fire. The May 2025 air war was not written by force alone. It was authored by intellect, discipline, and unyielding resolve of PAF leadership. In that night of reckoning, the heavens bore witness to genius, not might. And as the echoes of missiles faded, one truth remained unshaken. Pakistan Air Force had not merely defended the sky, it had redefined it.